Hey guys, today I'm doing the What's in My Camera Bag challenge. I was nominated by Jaron Shelton Photography to do this challenge, and I nominate Austin Lee Photos. For those who don't know me or don't follow me on Instagram, my name is Jason Anderson. I own a photography business called Jason A Portraits, where I shoot seniors, couples, families. So instead of doing a What's in My Camera Bag, I'm going to do more of what I take with me on a normal everyday session, because my camera bag, hold on, let me show it to you. So this is my camera bag. It is, it's not too bad, but there's a broken zipper. This doesn't close all the way, and there's just not enough room to store everything. So instead of what's in my camera bag challenge, I thought I would do what I take with me on a session challenge. The first thing that I take with me on my session is, of course, my camera. I have the Canon 77D. I love this camera. The main feature I love on this camera is the touchscreen LCD. So the thing I love about the touchscreen LCD is that when you're taking a picture, you can tap on the screen and it'll focus on whatever you tap your finger on. So that is really handy, and that's really the main reason I chose this camera. That and the autofocus capabilities, because I can get closer to you, or I can get further away, and the video, it tracks me. The autofocus is awesome on this camera. So the first camera that I recommend myself is a Canon T3i or anything above that in that I series, the T5i, T6i, T7i. They are great starter cameras, mainly because they're affordable and they'll do the job right, and they'll do it good. The second thing I always take with me on a session is my Canon 24mm f2.8 lens. I always use this lens for wide shots if I want to create a cool, moody picture with a wide angle. I always use this lens. It's got a shallow enough depth of field, and the 2.8 allows it to let in a lot of light, so I can get great photos with it. Great lens, very affordable. I picked this one up for about $99, and it's actually what's on my camera right now filming this video. It's just really great to have in your camera bag. So the next thing I have in my camera bag is a 50mm 1.8. This is a great lens. Almost every photographer has a 50 1.8. It's called the Nifty 50 because it's affordable, it's sharp, and it gets you a nice depth of field, which is that blurry background. This was my first portrait lens, and the reason why it's so awesome is because it's so affordable. You can pick it up for, I think, just above $100. For any new photographers, this is the lens I recommend the most. So the last lens I'm going to show you is a Sigma 85mm f1.4 lens right here. This is my favorite lens. It's my go-to lens. I take it on every session I go on, and it's usually almost always on my camera wherever I go. It gives you that buttery smooth blurry background at f1.4. The last one I showed you was at f1.8. This even goes lower than that, so it gives you an even blurrier background. It is a hefty lens too. This lens by itself is 2.5 pounds, which is a lot for a lens. One downside about this lens is it's at 85mm, so it's really close. It's real zoomed in. So, it's a little limiting in that factor, but the images from it far outweigh that con, and I love this lens so much. So the next thing is my tripod. I take it on some sessions, not every single session, but I do take it on family sessions. It allows me to set the camera up, be able to talk to the family, keep the camera steady where it's at. I can just peek around the camera, direct the family, come back around. My shot's still the same. So I picked up this tripod at a garage sale actually for $5. You can find camera gear at garage sales, online, Amazon. Stuff like tripods or camera bags you can get used for a lot better price, and it can save you a lot of money in the long run. Definitely you want a tripod in your bag in case you really need to get a steady shot. So the next thing that I always take with me onto a session is an off-camera flash. As a lot of photographers are scared of off-camera flash, I was one of them at one point. But what an off-camera flash does is really makes your images pop. You can get a nice dark background, and then you can light that subject with that off-camera flash, and it really makes them pop from the background. So I take it on every session with me. It really expands your horizons with the kind of shots you can get. Because before I had an off-camera flash, I had to wait till lighting conditions were perfect. But having an off-camera flash just really expands my possibilities with photography and getting nice even light on someone's face. I'll show you an example of a photo without the flash, and and then a photo with the flash. You can see how it really creates some contrast in the image. My favorite thing about having a flash is it makes the skin tones pop from the background. And you can see in this image right here how before she kind of blends in with the background, she doesn't quite get that pop that I'm looking for without a flash. But then in the next photo, she really stands out, and it makes her skin tone really glowy and golden. And I really love that, and it just really helps me out on a session. Shout out to my assistant, Jaden Milton. He helps me out in sessions, holds my light. Trust me, you're gonna want an assistant if you have an off-camera flash, because actually last week my flash blew over and broke, so I had to buy another one. That's just the downside of having a flash and having to lug it around everywhere. So if you're interested, pick up a flash. It really can change your photography game. So the next thing that goes along with my flash is my softbox, or my octabox. This goes on the flash and really diffuses the light, so the light's really soft and even across the face, and it's not too harsh. So a couple more things that I take with me on every single session I go on is an extra battery and an extra SD card, because you never know when you're gonna run out of battery or you're gonna run out of space on your SD card. I'm actually guilty of this. I don't always do it, but it's really can save you if your camera runs out of battery or the session goes longer than you anticipated. So you're always gonna want to have that backup SD card or your backup battery, because you don't want to run out of space and you don't want to run out of battery. So thank you guys for watching my what I take on my camera bag / what I take on a session video. I'm hoping to make more stuff like this soon, so leave a comment if any ideas you have, any photography related things you want to see me talk about, and I'll make a video about it. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.